Here of kill confirmed on lockdown using the, as promised, MG36. This is the follow-up video to my custom class analysis and sort of in-depth talk on why I use the guns that I use. And this actually came from a split-screen game. I was playing with my little brother in an online match, and it turned out I did really well. And I'll give you some tips into using LMGs and this map in particular. And maybe this will help you find success in this gun, or LMGs in general, because these tips work. The first tip, as you see right here, I'm double checking my aim. Actually, what that does is, obviously, idle sway is very prevalent in this game, and the longer you hold down aim down sights, the more your gun will sway to an extent. After a certain point, it sways maximum, and it doesn't get any bigger. So every time you zoom out and zoom back into aiming down sights, it recenters the red dot, and that's a way to help you pick up long-range kills, and it's just a general helpful tip in Modern Warfare 3 that didn't necessarily come in handy in any of the other Call of Duties. But unfortunately, I picked up my first death there. I only picked up a few deaths this game, but it's still a pretty nice game. And another tip for using LMGs, you shouldn't run a machine pistol. That was a mistake I made this game, and it's a mistake I made in the custom class video. What I would suggest is that you run something like a Stinger missile or a rocket launcher, because as it stands, you can't run faster while holding a pistol or a machine pistol, because the fastest you can run is based on the heaviest gun you're holding at the time. And I don't know how that's affected for rocket launchers, but it makes it not worth it to run a pistol or machine pistol, because you don't get the movement benefit. But anyway, some other tips for LMGs. Obviously, you want to generally use them at long range, but you see you can pick up short range kills, and especially when you're using steady aim the way I do, which is always. That's like the one perk that I cannot get rid of no matter what, because I can vary from hardline even though I think it's really good. And I can vary from sleight of hand if I need to. But steady aim is way too useful. Now, as I call it in, you can already see I'm using my classic kill streak setup here. And sorry for pushing the Xbox button. But I mean, there's only so much I can say about it. It's a 4-kill streak that gets you kills upon kills. You can turn any game into a good game, and it can save your team in the right situation. Like in a game of kill confirmed, it just leaves dog tags all around the map for your teammates to pick up. In a game of team deathmatch, it gets you, on average, at least 10 extra kills a game. Like the Predator missile averages for me 2 kills. The attack helicopter averages 2 kills. That's 4 right there. And the Reaper, I'm averaging like 4 kills. So if you add that all up, that's an average of 8 kills extra every time I get it. And in this game, I've already gotten, I get like something like 3 or 4 Predator missiles this game, as I just continuously pick people off long range with actually there was an M4, that wasn't even the G36, the MG36. But the big point about this is that if you want to use an LMG, you can't run around. Like, as you see, this is a really campy gameplay, and I accept that and I admit that. But there's no better way to use an LMG. This is what LMGs were made for. They have no damage drop-off, so I'm not positive. I think the only the only LMG with damage drop-off is the M60, which goes from a 2-shot kill to a 3-shot kill. But all the other LMGs are 3-shot kills as I pick up my attack helicopter, which is always fun to get. Because once you get the attack helicopter, it's almost guaranteed you get the Reaper. But I mean, the main point is, if you're using an LMG, you need to be getting people where you have the advantage, because all the assault rifles drop off to, like, even the overpowered Type 95 at range drops off to a 5-shot kill. That's like almost a definite 3 burst. But all the LMGs maintain power, and that's where they thrive. So on the few big maps that you get in this game, like I believe it's called Outpost, or on this map, that's where you need to find your advantage, because there's lots of long-range engagements. So I mean, obviously that limits you with where you can use an LMG, but this is, if you're going to use it, this is the way you need to do it. There's really no better way, and that's the best advice I can give you. Aside from that, I haven't experimented with all the LMGs yet. The only reason I picked this one is because it looks like the G36, as I said. and it has a really quick reload and minimal. I mean, not minimal, but it has decently light recoil. I'm sure there's a better one, but I don't know. Like I'm still been meaning to try out the L86 because that was one of my favorites in Modern Warfare 2. But well, I have to get to that. So I don't even know if I've unlocked the new RPK quote unquote gun. It's called like the PK Persian Schneiden Durgan friggin'. I don't know. But anyway, now obviously one thing that I might get some complaints about is the fact that I'm playing kill confirmed, and I was about to trying to mix up search and destroy and kill confirmed there. But I'm not picking up any tags. And yeah, that's true. But I do get quite a few kills, and I still end up towards the top of the leaderboard because, well, I pick up so many kills, and I open up all these opportunities for my teammates to continue to rush. As well as where I'm staying, it gives our team the advantage with spawns. Although I think that guy is actually the one who flips it, as he uses the mini version of my gun. But yeah, so now we're on the other side, and basically, when on this map, that particular area that I'm staring at right now is where you want to be, and I mean, it's where you want to be. That's basically one of the big power positions. And the other one is that group of buildings that's on the other side towards that way. But I think that the one that I've been standing at most of the game is more important. I mean, this is that building up there. That up to my left is another power position, and those are the two main ones on this map. But I mean, that's the main thing with LMGs. Some people consider them newbie because they're so big and just spray people down. But it does take a lot of skill because you're not gonna find yourself having an advantage at close range, because most of the guns in this game can pick up a 3-shot kill, and it's not like this is the fastest fire rate. I haven't even unlocked the second to last LMG, so I don't know which one is the fast fire rate LMG, because that's probably the one I'm gonna use. The same way how I use the Stoner in Black Ops. But that's the end of the gameplay, and that's the advice I can give you for the LMG. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. Coming up after this, I'm going to be, I can't remember exactly, but it's either going to be an M4 or UMP. So look forward to that. If you liked it, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next commentary related to class setups.